Good afternoon, friends. Welcome back to the technical session, second technical session of the today. Um,
Good afternoon, everyone. I welcome you all to the post-lunch session. Professor M.K. Bhandari sir has already joined. The post-lunch session, we will be discussing about trademarks and branding, safeguarding business identity. Professor M.K. Bhandari sir will be sharing his expertise about this topic with all of us. Sir, on behalf of Department of Law, I am welcoming you to this second day post-lunch session of the 7-day FDP program on IPR, sir. Sir, do you need any help in sharing your PPTs?
Yes.
Sir,
I would be sharing. Yes, I will share my presentation.
Okay, sir. So I request Shibani Mohanty, first year LLM student of Department of Law, to introduce M.K. Bhandari, sir.
Hello.
Yes, Shibani.
Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. I welcome you all for this faculty development program. Before we start, I will take this opportunity to welcome and introduce to our esteemed speaker for this program, Professor Dr. M.K. Bhandari, sir. He is the founder director of GALTER, that is a global academy of law, tech, education and research. With over 45 plus of experience in teaching, research, mentoring, and administration of institutes of higher education. He has achieved several remarkable milestones. He has established India's pioneering educational startup style is Infinity Law Tech Educational Services (ILTES) on highly informative technologies such as blockchain, artificial intelligence, fintech, IoT, with focus on their interface with regulatory compliances. He has also set up a world-class global academy, ILTES Global Online Academy, IOGA, for studies, research, training, and consultancy in the domain of technology and law. Professor Bhandari, sir, is well known for creating awareness amongst universities and colleges, teachers and students across India towards law and technology. And that is not it. He has delivered more than 1,500 extensions and extramurals lectures at close to 100 universities in India and
Shibani,
abroad.
just a while.
Yes,
I
sir?
think just a minute. M.K. Bhandari sir's call got disconnected.
Oh, okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Sir has joined back. Yeah. Shibani, you can continue.
Yes, sir. On the subjects, he has delivered a lot of lectures, about 100 lectures in different universities in India and abroad also, on the subjects focusing on higher and legal education, constitutional law, human rights, intellectual property rights, emerging technologies and legal affairs, and many more. His sheer dedication to work has inspired many. Thank you, sir.
Sir, your voice is not coming, sir. Please unmute.
Yeah. Dr. Jayant, should I start?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me fix my PPT. And is it visible?
Not yet, sir.
Is it visible now?
Yes, sir.
My PPT is visible?
PPT, your screen is visible, sir.
Screen is visible. Okay.
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Is PPT visible now?
PPT is not your screen. Your screen is visible, sir. Desktop screen. Now it is gone.
Hmm. Just a minute. Is it now visible? Hello?
No, sir, not.
Sir, if you can share that PPT with Jayanta, sir, we can share screen from here.
Yes, sir. You can
I think
WhatsApp me
it
also.
should be visible now. Why it is not visible? Okay, let me share with you. Give me a moment. I'll rejoin after sharing with you. Right?
Yes, sir,
Yes,
sure,
sir. Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, give me a moment. Okay, Jayant, I have shared you.
Sir, in mail.
Yeah, in mail, Jayant Barua, I have shared
Okay,
you.
okay, sir. Okay, sir. I'm checking it. No, sir. I haven't received yet.
It is on the mail, Jayant
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Barua.
Now I have received, sir.
Okay, it takes little time. No problem.
Uh, Sir, and also because it is a 2.5 hour session, sir, it is discrete.
Yes, tell me.
After 1 hour, you can please tell us, sir.
Pardon?
Sir, because it is a 2.5 hour session, if you choose to take break for 10 minutes after 1 hour.
I will share my presentation for about one hour. Then we will have a
Okay, sir.
little pause, and that
Okay,
will be followed by another almost 45 minutes, as long as the participants want to interact. I think there are a good number of participants, so we can
yes, sir.
continue with the presentation will be covered within one hour or 1 hour 10 minutes, and then we will have 10 minutes of short break, and again
Yes,
we
sir.
resume the session for discussion. Is it fine?
Okay. Yes, sir. Sure, sir.
Okay.
Uh,
So
Krishna,
Thank
I
you.
have mailed you. Just check.
yeah. So let us now start. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I have mailed the
Very
host.
Okay. You can start. Let me just introduce the theme.
Okay,
So
sir.
should I
Sure.
start?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sure, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Namaskar. and good day to all the learned participants of this faculty development program on intellectual property rights innovations. I congratulate the organizers and especially my friend Jayant Borua, who has been instrumental in bringing me to this platform. I also thank and appreciate the magnanimity of Subhani Mohanty, who has given an elaborate introduction about me. Friends, like you, I am also in the process of learning because nobody can claim to be master of any discipline. We all are constantly learning, and learning has no limits. We must keep on learning, and especially as a teacher, the more we learn, more we get empowered, more we can serve our community, that is the students. These days, students are much advanced because there is a Google University, a pool of global information is available just at the click of the mouse. Therefore, as a teacher, as a faculty member, we have to be updated and we have to be curious to learn the new developments. Now, in current scenario, we are living in a knowledge economy. And in knowledge economy, the higher education, the university and colleges education plays significant role. Now, this knowledge economy is further enhanced by the digital transformation. We are in the age of highly disruptive technologies, what we call as deep tech. Yesterday only, we have launched a global course on deep tech law, where the international partners and faculty members are there. So in this age of digital transformation, the knowledge economy is expanding. And this knowledge economy is influencing and is also reshaping our lives, the way we do business, the way we interact socially on various social platforms and the AR, VR platform like Metaverse. Now, artificial intelligence again has gained a tremendous application in every area of knowledge. So in this scenario where we are positioned now, our responsibility become much higher and we have to be constantly in the mode of learning and sharing the knowledge. Now, when we talk of intellectual property rights, trademark or brand name is one part of that. Our current knowledge economy is again driven by intellectual property. The value of any corporate or business house is not just measured by the physical property, that is the stock they have, the infrastructure they have, the manpower they have, the bank balances and other credits they have, but it is equally measured by the brand value, the intellectual property, how much patents they have acquired, what is the brand value of the business or the corporation. In this presentation, I will show you how the brand value, branding, and trademark, which is nothing but the extension of the legal extension of the brand, how they play crucial role in economy as well as in corporates. So generally, I used to say that intellectual property is a potential source for earning physical property. In our ancient literature, we hear that the goddess Lakshmi that is representing the property, wealth, and the goddess Saraswati that represents the knowledge and wisdom. They do not go well. But in modern times, it is not so. There is a fine blending friendship between wealth and the wisdom. That is how we have to understand the current dynamics, where we can make our intellectual property as a tool for creating wealth. That is what I am going to share with you in next 50 minutes. Imagine a situation, every day we buy something. Either we go physically to malls or shops, or we order online via Amazon or other Flipkart, or there are so many online e-commerce platforms. When we place any order, what is in our consideration? The first consideration is that the product which I am going to buy, whether it is a small product like the food items or the electronic gadgets, mobile, laptops, air conditioners, whatever item we buy, we look for the brand. We select or we opt for a brand which is popular, which is reliable, has a quality assurance. Suppose you are placing order for mobile phone, maybe your choice is, the best choice may be Apple. Then looking to the cost and other factors, you may settle with Samsung or other Nokia or like that. So what is that Samsung, Nokia, Apple? They are brand names which assure us the quality, which create trust in our mind, and we are connected with those brands. So these brands, when they are properly converted into the trademark by adopting a legal process as provided under the Trademarks Act of 1999, they create a potential, a value for the company. You might have also seen some advertisements as we switch on our TV daily, that one person goes to a shop and he says, he give me a Tesla plyboard, very common, very popular ad. And the shopkeeper gives him a green board because that Tesla plywood has a green color. Again, the purchaser asks emphatically, is it Tesla? Is it fire resistant? It is termite resistant? The shopkeeper says, don't worry, we are here. हम बैठे हैं ना. Means कोई भी प्रॉब्लम होगी तो हम ठीक कर देंगे उसको, रिप्लेस कर देंगे. लेकिन the customer is not satisfied. He insists for the Tesla plyboard. Now, what is this? This example. There are many advertisements on the TV every day where the companies or the business houses promote their brand name. And it is those advertisements which create a confidence, a trust, and we buy those products. Those commercial ads pay to the company, they increase their revenue because they are spending money to popularize their brand value. Not only that, they have to ensure that the brand value has the actual value. The brand has a confidence, a trust in the mind of the customers. If you simply advertise a product which is substandard, then you cannot create a brand value. With this introduction, let me start how trademark and branding, they safeguard business identities, and they also enhance the financial balance sheet of the company. They also make the brands leader in the market in their respective domain, whether they are into electronics or they are into softwares. Now, Microsoft Windows is a well-known brand. Every computer might be using it or as a software. Now, here in this picture, you will see just these are some of the popular trademarks which are globally known. And these trademarks, they are initially brands when they are properly legally obtained as a trademark as after processing the application and other formalities, they become trademark and they get legal protection under the Trademarks Act. Next, please. So let us now discuss the interplay, I would say interplay or interconnection between the brand versus trademark. So let us understand what is brand. A brand is a unique business identity. Unique business identity. We all have our name. Although Shakespeare has rightly said that what is there in the name, but this is not so. A person is known, initially his identity is reflected in his name. That name carries not just the name, but it carries the reputation. It carries the image of a person. So similarly, in business, the brand carries an image. It is a business identity. When you say that I am buying Apple iPhone, I need not to say much about the product because there is an identity. We are well aware about what the Apple iPhone is all about. What are the features in that? What is the quality in that? It may be name, logo, values, and overall image. So in brand, not just the name. If you see the Apple, you will find the logo of Apple is just a apple beaten from top little slightly. That is the brand. That is the logo of Apple. And that has been registered as a trademark. So it may be a word only. For Tata Motors T only, you can see so many symbols, words, names, the group of words, so many things, so many ways of representing the brand. Hello, yeah. Why this is popping? So it includes everything that distinguishes one company from another and influences the customer's perception toward the product or service. Now, globally, not only the products, but the services like education, like healthcare services, insurance services, banking services, they do not give you any physical product. They simply give you various services. So these services also are registered as a service mark, which is a part of the trademark. So suppose you go to any university or any insurance company, they have their own logo. LIC, for example, one of the premier brand in the area of life insurance services. IIMs like IITs, they have their own logo. Even your university must have its own logo. And when that logo is properly registered, it becomes the trademark. So it influences the customer's perception. When you see the LIC logo, it will come to your mind that yes, I should go for the policy with the LIC because they settle the claims without problem. Their premiums are reasonable. The services are good. So that perception is inherent in that brand. A strong brand is essentially for business to build customer trust. Now, what brand will do? The brand will create trust. As I mentioned, that if you buy Apple, you need not to worry because you are trusting it. It has built a trust over a long time. Loyalty. Whenever you repurchase or purchase again and again a product whenever you need, it means you are loyal to that particular. Suppose vehicle, you are going for a Maruti vehicle, any Maruti vehicle. Then Or if you are going for two-wheeler, you are going for Bajaj motorcycle, any product. These are just examples. You have a loyalty with that product. You like that product because you have used it for a long time. And recognition, that makes that the product is recognized in the business community or in the corporate circle. To build a brand, a business should be clear about its customer choices, vision, and mission, and put consistent efforts to impact the customer positive. Now, how the company can create the brand? The branding is not an easy task. It is not just one day affair. The company has to ensure the quality. The company has to ensure the efficient product delivery or service delivery. Then only, and what the customer wants, the choice of the customer. The big companies, they conduct a lot of survey, they conduct a lot of researches. The Indian Institute of Management and other management education institutes, they hire them to conduct services, to conduct survey, to conduct market research. They are MBA in market research, MBA in market strategies. So they engage those experts like Boston Consultancy Group, a famous international group. They are engaged that what our customers are expecting from our product. And accordingly, they roll out the product or they roll out the services. So it is all these things help in creating a brand. Next, please. Now, what is trademark? Because we are dealing both. A trademark is a special symbol, name, or logo officially registered to identify and protect a business product or services. Now, when we are talking of a brand, it is the identity of the company or a product. When we are talking of a trademark, then that product, that brand, maybe symbol, name, logo, whatever, as I have said, when it is properly legally registered and protected. What do you mean by protected? I think you must have studied, or some expert might have addressed the Trademarks Act. The uniqueness of the mark, that is the logo or symbol, that is registered with the trademark authority, trademark office. And after the registration, the owner of the trademark, the holder of the trademark, when I am talking of trademark, please include it as a service mark also. So trademark and service marks, the holder in whose name the trademark has been registered gets exclusive right to use that mark. And others cannot use that mark unless they are authorized by license or any mark which is deceptively similar, where the buyer or the consumer get confused. So similar type of, whether color combination or name combination, that cannot be used. That is the legal protection. And if that is used and the person is caught, then there is a civil and criminal liability. That is what the trademark does. It includes unique element associated with business like logos and names. Now, how will you create the trademark, which can differ from others? There should be a distinguished features, special features, whether color, say for example, in the background, we have logo of Galter. Now, this logo of Galter is a registered trademark as well as the copyright protection, because it has a design, it has a color combination, it has a specific features. So that is the legal protection. Businesses use trademark to establish their identity in the market, making it easier for customer to recognize and trust their product or services. To build a strong brand, consistently use and promote your trademark in all aspects of your business, your advertising or product packaging. Create a memorable and reliable image for your customers. Now, first of all, you have to create a distinguished feature in the form of a logo, slogan, or a maybe artistic design, and you have to use it. Suppose I have got the registered, but I am not using it. Then customers will forget. The customer memory, the people memory is short. Constantly via advertisement or via constant use of the trademark on the products, on the bottles, on the items, you have to constantly use it so that that connect is there. Next page. Now, features of the brand, I have elaborated it. Can you zoom it? It builds, as I said, what I mentioned in the beginning, it builds identity, reputation and image, differentiation. Yes. How will you differentiate? Suppose there are two computer laptop products, software products or hardware products. How will you differentiate? Suppose they are in the market, there are maybe 20, 30 brands of mobile telephones. How will you differentiate them? You have to put some. Hello. So that brand name will help you in identifying, in classifying, or in differentiating one product from other product. Because when you primarily go in the market or you place an order, you go with the product. You select a product, or you go for, suppose you are taking an insurance policy, or your ward, you are getting your children admitted to any school or college, you will see which is the college, which the best institution. Then in your mind, the image will come, and that image will be reflected in that logo, in that brand. So it helps in differentiating one institution from other, one product from other, one service from other. So that is a representation. It's a face. It's a name through which you easily connect with the company. Consistency. If you keep on changing, suppose we keep on changing this logo every 2-3 months or every year, the people will get confused. So consistency is must. I'll show you later, the oldest trademark is more than 100 years. So that particular trademark is constantly being used. So promise, a brand promise customer the value. When you go for a brand, you are assured of the quality. And that quality assurance is the responsibility of the company or the service provider. Experience, it creates positive and memorable customer experience at every interaction. Now, this experience may be good or bad. If it is a good experience, suppose you have purchased an Apple phone, mobile phone, and you are happy with the product and the kind of the services and the features, maybe camera, maybe voice, maybe security measures, other features, then you will have a good experience. Suppose if somebody has suggested you that go for a product which is cheaper, I will not name anyone and you are not satisfied, then you will discard that brand. You will say, no, I'm not going to buy it again. I'll change it to be the better brand. Brand equity. The brand equity signifies the value and worth of brand in the marketplace. I'll come to the figures. The top 10 global companies which have a brand value, and also I will come with the figures of top Indian 10 companies which have a brand value. So what is your brand equity? Means your share in the market, not in terms of the money, the value of the share, not in terms of that, but your brand value. How much the experts rate your brand value today? Please mute yourself. If you have any questions, you can put in chat box, and later during question answer session, we will attend those questions. So that the flow of the lecture and presentation is not interrupted. I think I am audible to all of you.
Audible, sir.
And I think I am audible to all of you, and also
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is audible.
fine, fine. If there is any difficulty, please you can interrupt and tell me. Brand equity, as I said, brand extension. It is easy for a successful brand to extend this present into new products. Now, suppose you have you are established your brand, maybe say for example Reliance. Now, Reliance initially was a textile company. Today, Reliance is a multi-sectoral company. India's the biggest multi-sectoral company. They are into retail, they are into uh, technology also, they are into oil exploration, and many more. They are into entertainment. So that is brand extension. Once they have established their brand value in one sector and people have started recognizing and respecting that brand, you can then further use that brand in other sectors also, because your name is already well established and you have earned a good reputation as a business house. Next, please. Now, another important thing is brand management. Strategic brand management involves planning, positioning, communication, and consistent monitoring to track customer brand awareness. As I said, the companies they engage, large companies and even small companies, startups and other, those who want to establish, because this is a competition age. This is an age of competition. Every day you will find there is another rival, even in mobile telephone. If you, we remember, because when the mobile came, there was only one popular mobile name, Nokia. Then Samsung came. Nokia went into backstage. Again, now they are coming up. Then Apple came, and many other Chinese makers they came, OnePlus and other. So constant management of brand, because out of sight, out of mind. That's very famous. So once you are not in the race, you are not able to sustain and uh, publicize your brand constantly. But that is where the advertisement comes into picture. You need constant monitoring and management of your brand. That is because of competition. So every day we find a new company is coming into the market. So you should be fully aware about market dynamics, about changing scenario. And here also, you should upgrade your technology. When mobile phone came, I am giving the example of mobile because we all use it. Every day we use it. There was just one feature of receiving and calling back. Then came the smartphones, where you have camera also, you have a recording facility also. Now you have further advanced mobile phones, which are just your laptop. You can do transactions, you can do banking, and you can even do every activity which you can do on laptop. So internet is there, everything is there. So that constant brand management is important. Differentiation, I have already said. Personalization. A brand can tailor products, services, and communication to individual preferences for a personal customer experience. Now, some companies, they also invite, like particularly in automobile sector, if you are a physically challenged person, They will customize a product, a car, wherein they will provide the clutch and the gear facility at your disposal, your exit and entrance into the vehicle, and so many other features. Uh, Now there are driverless cars, autonomous vehicles. So you need not to drive it. You have to simply set and it will automatically move on the roads with all safety features. So they can customize the product based on the requirement of a particular class of people. Maybe even individual or maybe even a group of individual. For example, the military forces, they need customized vehicles to move on the higher terrain and deserts and other things, so they can do it. Community engagement. Brand engage with community, building a sense of belonging, support, and recognition. Now we see the companies, they conduct fairs. They conduct like automobile fairs are taking place. They also get involved in CSR, corporate social responsibilities. They also involve in supporting scholarships and other kind of, for example, if you see, if you are a music lover, you must be seeing the Sony entertainment programs or KBC program, which now many companies, they offer prizes. They offer to the winners, to the awardees, they give, that is social and community engagement. Influence on purchase decision. They also influence your purchase decisions by giving you some incentive, discounts. When you go for online shopping or in the malls, you will find there are a lot of offers there. Diwali offers or New Year's offer or Christmas offers, like that. This is all branding of your product. This is all about how to popularize your brand value. Now, there can be many examples. Here are just Apple, Coca-Cola, Disney, Nike, Amazon, Tata, Reliance, n number of them. I have already shown you, even in the MasterCard, Visa card. They all are big brand in their respective field. Next, please. Now, come to the trademark. As I said, brand and trademark are interconnected. The basic feature of any trademark, when you go with the Trademark Act, Section 2, Section 3, the distinctiveness is the feature. Like in patent, we have inventiveness. In copyright, we have creativity, the novelty, the creativity is there. Similarly, in trademark, which is a symbol or logo or letter or whatever it may be, it must be differentiating with others, and it has a distinctive features. Suppose you are writing even the 555, that is a brand of cigarette, tobacco product, that also has a characteristic, a LIC, for example. It's just 3 word letters, LIC, but they have a distinctiveness. So distinctiveness is a hallmark of a trademark. That is the criteria on which the registration will be offered. Protection, it gives a legal protection. As I have already said, once you register the trademark, even if we do not register the trademark, then there is another way of protection, that is passing off. So trademark registration is optional. It is not compulsory. I come into that point. So, but if you register trademark, it gives you an added protection, and it is a testimony. It is a prima facie evidence of you are holding the trademark, because you have a certificate, registration certificate, and your trademark has already been published in the trademark journal of the registrar of the trademark. Ownership. Now, what do you get? Whether it is in any IPR, as I have mentioned, whether it is copyright, trademark, or service mark, or patent, the person or the company and the person who invents or the company who promote the brand and then get it for registration, they are owner, they are holder of trademark. It's their monopoly right. The IPR is all about monopoly rights. As for example, you are owner of your car, you are owner of your house, you are owner of your ornaments, whatever movable or immovable property, you have an absolute right, excluding all others. And that ownership right gives you another right, right to transfer. You can transfer it. You can will your property. You can sell your property. Similarly, the trademark or for that matter, patent, you can give a license. You can assign. Assign is transfer to someone for a consideration. You can outrightly sell it. So it is a property, but it is an intellectual property. Property created out of your intellect. That is why it is an intellectual property. And that intellectual property is protected by law. There, I used to say in my lecture, IP and IPR and IP management. Intellectual property, suppose you have created, you are a person, you have written a book, or you are a business house, or you are a company, you have created a brand, and you have got it registered as a trademark, that is your property. And it is a soft property. Now, as a owner of the physical property, which may be movable or immovable, you have all the rights. And through this intellect property, IP, intellectual property, you get IPR, intellectual property rights. They are given under the various acts like Copyrights Act, Patents Act, and Trademarks Act, geographical indication. That is a community right, not right of an individual. Designs. So these are the various facets of the intellectual property system. And how you will manage as a company or as a business house or as a service provider, how will you manage that intellectual property? And that will go into your balance sheet. Suppose you are purchasing a company. Suppose Apple is purchasing Nokia or Samsung. They will also value not only the stocks and the physical property, they will also value the brand value. How many patents you have in your name, how much brand value you have. That is measurable. So it's a representation, identification, legal recognition, as I have already mentioned. Once you get your trademark registered, or even if you don't get it registered, you have a full right to use it, excluding others. And if others try to use it deceptively similar, the terms is deceptively similar, where the customer can get a wrong impression because of the similar color design, similar color trade dress, we call it in the legal language, the packaging, the name, the in my book I have given all examples like Lakme. Lakme is a cosmetic product. One company came with another product like me. So phonetically it looks similar. Now in Cadbury's there is a chocolate known as Picnic, PICNIC. Another company came with a product, chocolate product, PIKNIK. Now, phonetically, they are similar. And the representation is also similar. Like packaging and all like that. And if you remember, when you travel through railway stations where the train stops for a short time and you buy something, and probably you may not come again to that platform, you will find the products which are deceptively similar to the original product, and they are sold, whether they are confectionaries or water bottles, or because immediately you don't get time to see to it, you buy it and then you pass on to the journey. So that is the protection. Legal recognition is there. Renewability. One is feature for any IPR. Any IPR is not for indefinite period. The term of the, when we are talking of trademark, the term of the trademark from the date of registration is 10 years, but it is renewable. After 10 years, you again pay the fee as prescribed by the trademarks rules, and you get second renewal, third renewal, fourth renewal. As long as you keep your trademark alive, you are using it, unless you have closed the company or you have not paid the fee, your trademark name and registration will be cancelled. As I said, exclusive right, I already mentioned it. Brand loyalty, the trademark build the brand loyalty. That suppose a company like Reliance or TCS, they have so many patents for various innovations, as well as they have so many brand for their products also. They must be coming out with several products, softwares, uh, hardwares. Now in AI, there are so many companies which are offering data storage packages like Oracle, and so they all have their brand value. Next, please. Now, features of trademark, again, categories, they are categorized into different uh, goods and services. Again, then there are uh, other categories of trademarks. I discuss it. Infringement protection, as I said, under the Trademarks Act, if somebody is found using deceptively similar trademark or using trademark without authority on their product, then the infringement remedies, which are civil as well as criminal, compensation, damages, and also the penalty and the punishment, they are there. Brand extension. Again, you can extend it, trademark to other brands also. Global recognition. Now we have a global registration of trademarks. So you can have a global, as I mentioned, Microsoft, Amazon, Apple, Nike shoes, sportswear, many other things. They have a global appeal, global brand. India also, we have Infosys, Tata Consultancy Services, TCS, Tech Mahindra, State Bank of India, HDFC Bank. They all have a global appeal. So that is also a feature of the, now examples of trademark: McDonald golden arches, Google's multicolored logo. Whenever we open our uh, laptop and we go to Google Chrome to search, there is a search engine. Then it has a typical uh, color, design, letter, all this. So that particular is a trademark of Google company. And other company, whether it is Yahoo or any other search engine, they cannot use the similar. The term is deceptively similar, which looks like similar. So that cannot be used. These are some examples. There can be many more examples. Next, please. Now, here you will find our theme is the safeguarding business interest. How these brand names and trademarks are valued by the companies. Here I am showing you the Interbrand report of 2024, last year's report. Apple is number one. In 1976, it was established in the United States. It has a 5 lakh 2,680 US million dollar brand value. I'm talking of brand value, not equity value, not shareholding. It's a brand that is measured in terms how the Apple on its products are popular, are liked, or are purchased by the people. Now, second is Microsoft. Next, the figures are here: 3,16,000 659. Then Amazon, again, United States. The first four are US-based companies. Google, then Samsung, that is South Korea. Toyota, Japan, it is in the automobile industry. Mercedes-Benz, the German car makers and the automobile makers. Coca-Cola, again United States. In soft beverage, Coca-Cola is one of the leader still. And there are many other typical features about the Coca-Cola. They have their chemical composition of the powder is a trade secret. Still, they have not patented that chemical composition. They have kept it a trade secret. Because if you want to seek patent, you have to disclose the patent. You must have been knowing it. Then Nike. Nike is a apparels, sports, and in many areas, wearables. It's again United States. And BMW. These are top 10 in terms of brand value. There are many other companies, but I've just sorted out these 10 top companies in terms of the brand value. Now, this figure, this table indicates that how much important role brand plays in the commercial world, in the business world. So, protecting that brand from infringement, it is necessary to get the proper trademark registration. Next, please. Now, again, I am coming to the top Indian brands. Tata Group as a whole, then Infosys, LIC, Reliance, Airtel, SBI, HDFC Bank, Wipro, Mahindra, SCL. These are in terms of the value. Again, brand value, they are top 10. Next, the figures are there. Yes. 10 most valuable Indian brands. This is the latest report of Gartner Brand Report 2024. Because I have copied it from the, so the letters are not, words and letters are not clear. You can zoom it and see it. Yeah, so you can find TCS is again number one, like Apple is number one in the world. In India, TCS is number one. It is a global brand, as I said. HDFC Bank, Airtel, Infosys, State Bank of India again is an important Indian nationalized bank, state-owned bank, which is a valued brand in banking sector. Jio, Reliance, again, is a telephony, mobile telephony company. Asian Paints, leader in the paints. SCL Tech and LIC. These are top brands in India with their brand value. So how the brand plays significant role in business augmentation, in business world, in creating the property, intellectual property for brands, for companies. Now, having discussed these basic features about brand, their value, and the essentials of trademark, now I will come to certain aspects of the trademark law very briefly, because I am not here going to explain you in detail. My idea is to focus on branding, trademark, and their business safeguard interest. Now, but since they are interconnected, so I thought I should also briefly mention it. According to recent data, India has registered approximately 14.17 lakh trademarks in the last 5 years. Overall, as per the WIPO report, as per the annual report of the IPR report of the Ministry of Science and Technology and TFAC division, there is a constant rise in patent application, trademarks application, uh, registration of the geographical indications, copyright applications. So in trademark also, there is a constant rise in last 5 years. And also the faster disposal. Now, normally earlier, the patent application used to take 4 to 5 years, a long process after filing of patent application. There are lot of stages to cover. Similarly, in trademark also, there used to be long time. But now with the help of technology, because you can search the AI, the blockchain technology, they can help you, the internet connectivity, they can help you to connect globally and search whether the trademark which you are claiming is already registered or similar trademark is already registered, or whether the trademark registration is the trademark you are presenting, you are claiming is prohibited under the Trademarks Act, absolute prohibition, relative prohibition, they are all there. I'm not going into details of that. So there are in last 75 years, this figure shows significant increase in trademark registration. So what does it, again, what does it tell? What does it indicate? That now the business houses, they are conscious, they are aware, and they are trademark attorneys, like patent attorneys. They offer the services in helping you with the registration process. And the trademark registrar of trademark, they also take shorter time in granting you the certificate of registration, which is for initially for 10 years and renewable after every 10 years. So there is a considerable surge rise in trademark applications as well as trademark registrations. Next, please. Next. Now, I have briefly mentioned what is the object of trademark. You can refer reading Supreme Court judgment Lakshmikant V. Patel, Lakshmikant versus Chetan Bhai Shah, Lakshmikant V. Patel versus Chetan Bhai Shah. That is in case of 2002 Supreme Court judgment, where the Supreme Court in the beginning has highlighted what is the object, why people should go for trademark. It identifies their product, it reflects upon the value of the product, the quality of the product, and it helps in building trust with the customers. So now in 1990 Act, earlier we have 1958 Trademarks and Merchandise Act that has been repealed when India joined WTO in 1995. We also recognize service marks, and we made amendments in the Copyright Act, Patent Act, and we enacted a new law of trademark, that is Trademarks Act of Trademarks Act of 1970. No, sorry, just a minute. Just a minute. Just time for Trademarks Act 1999. Sorry, post our joining WTO in 1995. In 1999, we have enacted a new trademark law, which includes service marks. Now, trademark includes service marks, and trademark is a kind of property, soft property. As I said, the brand value, so it is a property and it has a goodwill. And when you transfer trademark to someone, you are also transferring the goodwill of the company. And you can measure in terms of money that we have so much brand value, or we have so many trademarks for our different products. and services. So that would be valued maybe 10 million rupees or dollar or whatever. The trademarks also include service marks, as I mentioned again and again in my lecture. These services which can be rendered in the field of education, insurance, mobile telephony, banking, so on. Certification mark. Now, certification mark are also add value to your property. Suppose you are a jeweler, you are a jewelry manufacturer, or you get hallmark. Hallmark is issued by the government agency. Educational institutions, they also get ISO, like we get NAC registration, NAC plus A, NAC B, NAC A plus, like that. So they are kind of certification mark, assessment, which ensure the quality. So if you have a hallmark for gold items, now the government is also thinking to put hallmark on silver items. So the hallmark gold item means it is 22 carat purity assured, 91.2% purity is assured. So that hallmark ornaments are easy to buy and easy to sell. Similarly, egg mark for food products like ghee and other food products, edible products. So that also ensure that the product is of a standard quality. So they are known as certification mark. Now we are in the age of internet, as I mentioned, digital transformation. So Google, Yahoo, they are all internet domain name. Our website, galterprofmkb.org, it is our website domain name. And this domain name other cannot use, or similar name cannot use, to create a confusion in the minds of the prospective persons that it is the same website. So internet domain name like Yahoo, Google, and other, they offer you the website name, other also names. They are known as internet domain names. Well-known trademark. Now, certain well-known trademarks like Tata, Reliance, Amazon, Bata, they are well-known. Similar names cannot be used by other companies for other products in that area. Otherwise, suppose there is a company which says that we are selling Reliance ghee. Now, you can think that this Reliance ghee is a product of Reliance company because it's a well-known trademark. And you can easily be carried away. You can be deceptively mistaken that this is a Reliance product. So these are known as well-known trademarks. And they also need additional protection that they are not to be copied or infringed by using deceptively similar marks. Next, please. Now, this is very interesting. In modern times, globally and to some extent in India also, a new category of marks has emerged. That is known, we call them as modern marks. In my book, I have already given details of that. What are these modern trademarks? Sound mark. The voice, the sound which is created, a typical tune, a typical sound, that is also registered as a sound mark. And I can give you some example. Yahoo Yodel theme song of National Stock Exchange, NSE. Their theme song is a registered trademark. They come under the larger category of trademark, but they are identified as a special category like sound mark. The corporate jingle thin chick tune of ICICI Bank. I'm talking of India. In other countries, there are so many other sound marks they have been there. Guitar tone of Nokia. When you select the your mobile ringtone, in Nokia there is a Nokia mobile ringtone that is registered. The other company cannot copy the same. Now, another important is smell mark. Some products, especially like perfumes, liquors, wines, they have special aroma, flavor, and taste. And they are known for that. When people go and buy, they are attracted by their smell, their taste, their aroma. Same for the perfumes. And in Western countries, which they have uh, like geographical indications also for Scotch whiskey and other vodka, uh, these smell marks are also registered. Now the point is how to depict them. How will you depict the smell that somebody should not copy it? Now, with the help of AI tools, this technology has become advanced. And with the help of AI system, you can graphically uh, create a graph or a synchronized graphical representation of that smell or that tune, that song or that tune, which is registered with the trademark office. Whenever somebody is using similar aroma or similar tune, that can be tallied, that can be tallied with the original tune which has been registered, and it can be located, it can be identified that the another tune is not same, it's a different tune, or the another tune is also similar to the earlier. So the graphic representation has become now possible, and that is why they are given the registration. Taste marks like chocolates, sweets in Western countries, every product in our India, we have several products which have a typical taste. Uh, so, but that is not yet developed. Their graphic representation is not yet developed, and we don't find examples of taste mark as registered. But yes, the WIPO is exploring, and the Western countries are exploring to get these marks also registered as their brand value. Hologram and moving images. Now, multimedia and AI, we have a lot of gaming things, metaverse, where you can have a entire virtual world, and you can enter into that virtual world through your headset, VR headset, and play games or enjoy parties or whatever you want to do in a virtual world. So that is the holograms. Now we have holograms, we have QR codes. These are all graphic representations. They are also recognized. These are modern marks. Still, the law has to be very settled. Uh, Shape of goods. Generally, we have a Designs Act where ornaments, mobiles, watches, any item, their design is registered, and other cannot copy that design. So here also the shape of goods. We get an example where Coca-Cola has obtained registration for its 3D bottle as trademark in Japan. So that particular design of the bottle in a three-dimensional, that has been registered. So other cannot copy that product. So these are the new modern trademarks which are emerging. Still, there are a lot of issues with them, how to protect them, how to register them, how to identify them and differentiate them with other fictitious marks. That are the issues. But yes, these are the modern developments. Now, next, and I think we will be closing it next 7 minutes. Registered and unregistered trademarks. Uh, in Trademarks Act, registration is not compulsory. Section 22 makes a provision for registration of the trademark, and it is registered for 10 years at one time, subject to further renewal. According to recent data, India has registered, as I have already mentioned it, 1.4 million trademarks have been registered in last 5 years. Now, in Trademarks Act 1999, we have made provision for international registrations. So international company can also get their trademark registered here or through international platform under the Madrid Treaty. Madrid Treaty is the basic treaty about the trademark. International registration is dealt with in section 36A to 36G of Trademarks Act 1999, which was amended in 2010 to include international registrations. And as per Madrid Convention, there is an international registry where you can make India as one of the registration and other countries where these trademark will be treated as a registered at one place. So like in patent, we have a patent cooperation treaty, PCT application, where you can make a single application for multiple country registration. So like that, there is an international registration. Next, please. Next. Yes, I was talking about registration. The Basel Brewery label incorporating its triangle logo. This is triangle logo for ALE was the first trademark to be registered under the Trademarks Registration Act of 1875. So more than 150 years of the UK. This is the oldest trademark which is still valid because that has been constantly renewed from time to time. That is the oldest, supposed to be oldest trademark which is active, which is live. Next, please. Infringement, as I will not go into details of it. What is the purpose of trademark recognition or registration? The safeguard. The safeguard is that if somebody is using your trademark or deceptively similar trademark, you can initiate infringement proceedings. And there are civil remedies like compensation, destruction of goods, accounts for profit, and there are criminal remedies which include penalty and even punishment. So I'm not for unregistered trademark. Again, section 27 infringement is dealt with under section 29 and section 30 for registered trademarks. But as I said, registration is not compulsory; it is optional. It is better to get the trademark registered. So that is a prima facie evidence. Then you need not to prove other things. But in unregistered trademark, you have to prove that you are the first time, you are the first in user, and you are using it constantly. And the other party against whom the infringement proceedings have been filed, they can say that we are honest and concurrent user. We are also using it without any intention of copying the trademark. It is a chance, it is a sheer coincidence that your trademark and our trademark are similar. So we are honest and concurrent user. These are the legal parameters to prove whether infringement has taken place or not. But there is a remedy of passing off. Passing off means कि in a local understanding language, chala dena. You are running, you are passing my trademark goods, your goods by using my trademark. Though it is not registered, but I am using it, I am a creator of it, and I am doing it longer than you, and you are using my reputation, my trademark to push your product in the market. Next, please. I think now we are near to. Now, since we are in the digital age, so there are many issues. How to protect trademark infringement? How to there are cyber security issues, data protection issues. In digital environment, the businesses offer several advertising marketing alternatives, and it is a challenge that in cyber squatting is there, domain name popping is there, disputes are there. We have a Yahoo versus Aroda case, leading case. Trademark dilution on social media platforms. Anybody can use the trademark in social media. It's very difficult to initiate action against large number of people spread it across the world. So these are some of the technical issues relating to trademark protection. Then there are some suggestions also. Next. In metaverse, next please. Monitoring and surveillance technology. Now, surveillance technologies have developed side by side, where you can easily detect. You can know by putting the surveillance measures, surveillance technology in your system, that anybody is using your trademark, they can be detected world over. And you can issue a cease and desist notice. That is, you are using my trademark, it has been reported to me, and I have evidence of that, and you stop doing it, otherwise I will file a claim against you. So that may deter the person, that may help in early warning and early protection or safeguarding the trademark. So these surveillance technologies can help. Again, blockchain technology. You can register, you can record your IP like patents, all details on blockchain ledger. It's a digital ledger which is not mutable, which is immutable, which is decentralized, and which is verified by the users through blocks. So these places, next please, these technologies can be used for then again, I think, is there any prior to it? I think metaverse. There is also violation. Okay, I think that I missed it. Metaverse, that's a virtual world, 3D virtual world, which is a potent source of e-commerce, gaming, e-tourism. Yesterday only I was giving my interview for a PhD scholar who is doing PhD on metaverse tourism, that how metaverse can be used as an additional mode of promoting tourism. But there they also make copies. Say, for example, you are the Taj Hotel of India, the iconic Taj Hotel of Bombay, has got a registered trademark. Now it is registered as a trademark. So unauthorized use of the logo and the building image is prohibited. But suppose on metaverse you create the image. On metaverse you create the image of Harvard University or any place, that is again a kind of digital violation of the trademark, which is already registered, or even if not registered. So these are the technological challenges. Now AI is generating several innovations. AI is creating, if you ask Google, Copilot or Gemini or Chat GPT, they will create a logo for you. So they are creating logo. Then how to get those designs, logos, the trademark, and who will hold that trademark that has been created by machine through machine learning. These are some of the issues. I'm not going into detail of those issues because they all need a detailed examination, and we are working on all these issues in our global academy. So these are the challenges in modern times where technology is dominating businesses. And in this scenario, how to promote our brand and trademark, how to create or safeguard business interest in this age is a big challenge. And I think I have discussed. If you want more, learn more, you can buy or read or get the book in your library, that is 2024 edition on intellectual property law, in which I have discussed AI and IPR, AI and patent, blockchain and IPR, cyber security and IPR, metaverse and IPR. All latest developments have been incorporated in this latest 7th edition of my book. And this is available on Amazon, Flipkart, and also with the Central Law Publications. So if you are interested to know more about the IPR, entire gamut or domains of the IPR, I suggest you to have this book in your library. With these words, I am next, please. Now we have a 5-7 minutes pause, and then we will have a question answer. And please run the next and next. This is my thanks to all of you for giving your patience, presence, and listening to my presentation. I hope you found it useful. And now we will take your questions, your observations. Next, please. Last. Next to it. Next to it. Yes. I invite you, anyone who is willing to become part of the Global Academy of Law Tech Education and Research. This is our academy, which we have 190 members from different parts of the world. We are offering courses, conducting seminars. We are also doing other academic activities. And this is my number, mail ID. You can also visit our. Can you highlight it, please? Can you zoom it? Yeah. So you can visit our website also. You can contact me or write me mail and know more about the Global Academy. We have published newsletters also. We are planning to publish journal also. And many activities are going on. We have MOU with the 22 institutions, 6 outside India, and 16 institutions and 7 law universities in India. So this is all about me, and I look forward to your discussion. Let us, Jayant, can we have a 5-7 minutes pause?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We can have a little pause and then we can resume with the discussion session, sir.
Okay, okay. Let us have a pause of 7 minutes and we will resume. Thank you.
So shall we start, sir?
So, Dr. Jayanta, I have rejoined.
Yes,
And
sir.
if you
Yes, sir.
want, we can
Yes, sir.
restore our session and be happy to respond to the queries or
So all participants are requested. You can now place your worries if you have any. You can place it in the chat box also, or you can unmute yourself and question it directly.
I have one query visible, Ramani Garimela. Do AI generated trademarks lack creativity or distinctiveness? No, the point is not that AI created a trademark lacks distinctiveness, we can take help of AI like Copilot or Gemini, and there are many other advanced generative AI tools, ChatGPT also, and create a design, a logo, which can be presented for registration. That is not the issue. The issue is that suppose AI has generated a logo, and AI is, because now the AI also has got some human-like features like robots and the other things. If they claim the registration that this is my creation and give me a registration, the point is AI can be treated as a person or as a corporate person, because certainly it is not a natural person. Can it be treated as a legal person and hold the trademark? That is the question. Similar question has arisen in patent, that can AI claim patent? There is a famous case of Davos in South Africa. Initially, they granted patent to a AI system for some innovation, but later on they also withdrew it, and now globally there is a consensus that AI is not a legal person. AI is just a machine. It is simulating the creation, but in itself it is not a person, legal person, like robots. So now these debates are going on, and as of now in India, we do not recognize AI as a legal person which is capable of holding trademark or copyright. Rather, the AI-based Gemini and Copilot, yesterday only there has been a petition filed in Delhi High Court by Digital News Publication Society, which publish news on YouTubes and other channels, Instagrams, and they have opposed the role of ChatGPT in creating news, and that is the violation of their copyright. So these are the issues in IPR, that how machine can claim originality, novelty, and how the machine can be holder of the IP, which includes trademark. Yes. There was one question, I think, about GI. It popped up. If can GI products be branded? What are IPR instrument can be combined to protect GI products? Yes. See, the GI is a geographical indication, is a community right of the user. In GI registry, those who are producing, cultivating, manufacturing certain products which are associated with certain geographical location, like Aligarh law, Kota Doria sari, silk, or Himachal apple, Kashmiri apple, Kashmir saffron. Yesterday I was listening to your some speaker, Rasgulla, Odisha and Kolkata, Bengal Rasgulla. They are registered as a products which are a kind of, I would say, a specific product produced, cultivated, or manufactured, like tala is manufactured, uh, sari is manufactured, apple is grown, saffron is grown, it's an agriculture product. So they are not trademark of any company or any individual person or any business group. They are community right. That means that any person or business, or they cannot claim that tag, AI tag, GI tag for their products which are not related with that particular geography. For example, if somebody is selling Bikaneri Bhujia, which is a very popular GI tag for, somebody is making Bhujia in Andhra Pradesh and they are selling it like Bikaneri Bhujia, that is prohibited. Then there are remedies under the GI Act. They can be prohibited from marketing or selling that product which has no geographical indication, geographical connection with that. But if those who are registered users of Bikaneri Bhujia, they can market it anywhere in the country or world. So unauthorized use of GI tag, I am again repeating, unauthorized use of GI tag by those who are not connected, who are not registered users, is prohibited under the GI Act. Can hold GI trademark referencing a South African case where a patent can hold trademarks. Referencing a South African where a patent granted to AI was later withdrawn. Role of law invited, professor of law invited participant to search. Okay, sorry, it is Gemini copying. I thought it is. Yeah. Yes, next, please.
Sir, there is another query from Trideep. He is asking that, sir, can GI products be branded? What are IPR instruments can be combined to protect GI products?
Yes, GI products are branded. That Bikaneri Bhujia. Now, this is a brand. Kashmiri shawl, Kulu shawl. There is a brand which helps the people. Now, what does it indicate? Same thing, as I mentioned in the quality of brands. It associates it the quality of the product. That is itself, GI tag itself is a brand. It's a brand which can be, but it is not a brand of individual. The ownership lies, the difference between GI and trademark is that the ownership lies with the registered users, those who are engaged in production of or manufacturing of those products. That not the everybody. That is the difference. And the GI Act, Geographical Indication Act, that provides the remedy for unauthorized use of the GI tag by others who are not associated with that product or that goods.
Sir, another question from Alina Placid. Sir, if a person is using ChatGPT to write a novel, will it be copyrighted and that author will be getting license for that particular work?
Yeah, it is a very important question. It has to be seen. If there is a complete copying using, see what is ChatGPT, let us understand. ChatGPT is a generative AI tool which uses large language model and a data is fed. Data is already fed with the help of data analytics. The contents are created. There is no originality. So ChatGPT created contents cannot be claimed to be original contents created by the author. Suppose I have written a book or chapter of book entirely taking the source material from ChatGPT. I have raised the prompt. Prompt means I have given the task to the chat. Please write an article on artificial intelligence and IPR. And it has given me 10 pages write-up. I have taken it and put my name as author of this article. Now, this is not permissible. If it is, it is a kind of piracy, which if you suppose you put it before publishing your PhD or dissertation, your entire script will be examined for anti-piracy. There it will be captured that it is all copied from particular source or particular, because it is a compilation done by a machine rather than you, and it has been adopted as it is. Therefore, in some of the US universities, use of chat GPT and these are not allowed. In even our course, which we have launched on 26th, we will take an examination, we will give the task, and we have clearly mentioned that any generative AI related contents, the use of chat GPT or any chat generative AI tool will not be allowed, because then there is no your creativity. There is no research on that. So the chapter or the book written through entirely, of course, you can take some support, some as we refer books, we refer articles, we can also refer chat GPT contents, but there is a limit. How much copied material is allowed, 16%, 20%. So entire book written by chat GPT cannot be copyrighted, cannot be claimed as copyright.
Sir, one more query is placed by Ramani Garmilla ji. She is asking what are the ethical concerns related to the use of AI in trademark creation, such as potential bias and the impact on human creativity.
Yes, I think you have already answered in your question. Bias is one of the important problem in AI. Infringement of others' trademark or is again another issue, and human creativity is lacking. Here, you can take support of some designs created by AI. You can ensure that this is not copied from some other, because as I said, AI operates on a large language model and machine learning tools, where huge amount of data is stored, and the capacity of AI is to analyze that data and produce something. Whether it has a creativity, it has a distinctiveness, which are the core features of the trademark, are there or not, or whether it has just copied some existing trademark and presented to you. So never believe or just never copy the contents provided by or created by any AI tool. When you are going for some trademark or copyright or even patent, just take their help, but don't exactly follow or copy them. Then there are cases going on between Google and YouTube, where the YouTube has said that Google has trained its generative AI, like these Alexa and all these chat box, to copy our material, which is available in the public domain, and they have not paid us anything. So these are the issues which are already in the legal domain of the AI misuse. So, and that is ethical also, because we don't have still any law. In Europe, there is a law, European Union Artificial Intelligence Act 2013, 2023. They have already passed the act where they have banned the use of AI in certain high risk, middle risk, or low risk categories. In high risk, like deep fake and other things, they have entirely banned it and punished. The action is punishable by those companies who engage in these activities.
So the chat box question is completed. So if anyone asks any query, then unmute their mics and please you can interact with resource person. I hope all queries were completed. Now I am requesting Pawan Sharma ji to give vote of thanks.
I hope the participants have found some new insight and they have enjoyed the presentation. PPT is with you, and you can circulate to your participants with only one note and caution that please do not make a copy of it and claim any authorship for this presentation. This presentation is my copyright. So you can use it for your, what we call fair use. You can use it for your academic purpose. You can refer it. You can also take some contents from it and create new PPT or new creation, but don't just copy it as it is. With these words, I express my thanks also to all participants and best wishes to them that they should excel in their career path and work hard, because this is the time of competition and we all have to be always updated, and law is always ever changing and ever developing. So when we are into the legal education, we must put our efforts to constantly upgrade ourselves. With these words, from my side, I thank you each and everyone, and I have already shared my contact number to in the chat box also, and in the last slide. If anybody wants to connect with me, you are welcome. If anybody wants to interact here, most welcome. We have still 10-15 minutes. If anybody wants to interact, I would encourage them. Otherwise, Jayant, you can take the call. Dr. Jayant, please move forward. Am I audible, Dr. Jayant, to you? Can we now?
Sir, you are audible, sir.
You want to continue with more discussion, or we can
Sir.
conclude it as you wish? As you wish.
Sir. Yeah, I think there are no question sessions, sir.
Okay.
I invite Mr. Pawan Sharma.
You can capture a screenshot if you
Yes, sir.
want,
We are
and
doing
everybody can join this. Okay, fine.
Yes, sir. Sir, one
Fine.
second, sir. I'm taking a screenshot. Yes, sir.
The
Now I invite
participants can
Mr. Pawan Sharma, research scholar from Department of Law, to propose vote of thanks. Sir, are you still with us?
Yeah, I'm very much
Yes,
with
sir.
you. I'll leave only when you allow me to leave.
Yes, sir. Just a minute.
I think you have registered good number of participants. I can see 123, 124. Is a fairly good
Am I
number.
audible,
I
sir?
am happy. Yes, please.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much with your insightful lecture. We are very enlightened, and all of us, all our attendees are also enlightened by your lecture. So you very beautifully elaborated different aspects of the trademark as its national perspective and international perspective also. And you also narrated the need of trademark protection in the digital age, how it is needed in the present era. And you also emphasize the need of protection of this different dimensions of geographical indications and its value among the stakeholders as well. We are hope that our attendees are also enlightened and they get knowledge out of it. So thank you very much, sir. We are thanked to our attendees as well for their patient listening and for the positive response as well. Thank you very much. We are also thankful to the organizers who organized the technical session very beautifully, presentation and everything. So thank you everyone. We are hoping for the such kind of event lectures in future as well. Thank you, sir.
Okay, my thanks and best wishes to all of you. Namaskar, Jai Hind.
Thank you.
So now can I leave?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, Jayanta sir is in a staff meeting. He will
Thumb.